we're back. That was a song from Samalji Collier called Happy. Man, that brother put the vocals on that. We appreciate that. Thank you, my brother. And we are back. Welcome back if you're tuning in to TCT Alive. I am your friend and confidant, Dr. Sam, and I am in the TCT studios in Detroit, Michigan. And I'd like to remind you about my co-hosts, because I don't like to forget them. They follow me around a lot. That's the prayer partners who are praying with people all over the nation. To connect with the prayer partners, pick up that phone and dial 1-800-232-9855. Well, the reason we came back from out of that song, because I am sitting here with my new best friend in the whole wide world of the U.S. of A.
And I accept that. I do.
It's Erika White. Erika, we are back. I'm so glad that you came. It's an honor and privilege to have you here today. And you know,
and I'm humbly happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm humbly happy to be here, but I think that's because of the team I'm working with. They make me look good. Well,
I like that. So I don't have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about here today, huh?
Well, Erika, what I want to go into talking about, and for those of you that don't know, Erika is a fitness expert. Let me see, can I say this? Fitness expert, TV personality. Should I add anything?
A professional blogger.
A professional blogger.
All right. And a fitness professional. I really go by being a fitness professional, and I can also teach aerobics. I can do a personal train, all those things that are what most people identify with fitness, but just taking it to the next level. And
that's right. She said fitness professional, but I said international fitness professional. I might as well speak into her life now.
I received that. I would love to be able to do that full time.
You're going to do that. You're going to do that. This is all part of that journey. But what I want to talk about is FitZone. That's a big part of the brand that you have in the company in FitZone. And tell us about FitZone. I know I haven't seen the video. Y'all was right. You know, do all that. So tell us about FitZone. What is that all about, and how did you start that?
So FitZone actually is so funny because it's nothing perfect. So this little plan is going to be really jagged when I explain it. It's really a little jagged little plan, not raggedy, but jagged.
Jagged, that's different.
Raggedy is different. The way when I finally connected with how to get true results and working through all the myths and misconceptions and that, I came up with, well, how do I start to work with people? So I actually went out and became a certified instructor. And during that time, I was like, I want to teach my own thing. I want to teach people how I lost weight. So one of the things was taking weight training or strength training. Women like to call it strength training. Men all weight training. It's all weight training. And cardio, and putting together in a fun way where we dance sometimes. Sometimes it'll be more drills. We do weight training, strength training, and teaching people how, if they can't come to my class, how you can still do things at home, how you still have empowering people to take, and that's the thing with me, I would consider myself to be a leader, but a different type leader. I'm a leader who likes to say, Sam, this is how you do this. Now, you try it, and we'll go over it a couple of times and show me what you got. And so a lot of people that are really connected with me and helped me and supported me to get in this point are people that they put up things on my Facebook page or share with me on a website all the time of things they're doing, and that is very empowering. And it makes me feel really good to see other people get in control of their lives and their weight and their health. And it just is empowering. So it continued to grow. And I remember that I came up with this class, and I was going to teach it at a private gym. And they were like, what's the name of it? And so I really like those acronym things. I know I'm not, but it was like, what would it say, like STEM. And it means steam top or something like that. And I was trying to make, and so I kept trying to make it complicated, and I was like, you know, FitZone, because it's everything that's in fitness.
You want it in business, you want it simplistic. It always says short, simple, and direct. You want people, because, you know, statistics show that the basic education level of American is 8th grade. So that's not saying they're not smart enough, but you want to keep stuff simple for people so they will remember your name. So that was very smart of you.
And then that's another thing. I had a friend that does Extreme Results, and he had Extreme Results by Vince. And so I remember asking him, I said, Vince, he said, oh no, you got to put your name on it, because he said, I want you to Google FitZone. You know how many FitZones there are in America?
There's a lot of them.
There's FitZone by D, FitZone by me, FitZone by he.
Did you say FitZone by Sam? He just ain't fit yet.
It could be a FitZone by Sam.
By Sam, he just ain't fit yet. I'll be the before.
Right. He'll be fit right now, and he had the zone later.
I was training for a while to be in bodybuilding competition. I messed my shoulder up. That's something I still want to do. Yeah, what I did, my approach was, I'm a researcher. I study a lot of stuff, so I always want to either do it right and then figure out how to, like, I go to the gym, for example, when I start back and go through and look at all the machines and take notes, because there's some machines I do versus free weights, but some machines can do 3 exercises in that one machine, which helps cut down time.
Right.
But yeah, I was doing a workout, the clean eating and everything, and I mean, it's a lot of work, but the payoff is tremendous.
Right.
So matter of fact, when I was coming to TCT, they used to, call me Brother Swole, because I come here with the shirt on.
The shirt popping. Looking like Debo.
Yeah, interviewing people, but I think my shirt was just a little too tight.
Or Terry Crews.
He be over, boy. Yeah, he over.
Well, the tight T-shirt syndrome does exist, so if you're wearing those tight T-shirts.
I had to loosen it up a little bit, put the ties back
funny.
on. That is working on it is a lot of hard work, and it's something you have to be disciplined and diligent and at all times. But I think the most important thing is getting started.
Oh yeah.
That's what you know what, Eric. This was I'll tell you just a little bit. When I go back to the gym, like I have to go back to the gym. I already know it's gonna go. Psychologically, I gotta be there first. Cause mentally, if I'm not there, I'm not gonna do it. I'll go walk around the gym for about a week on the track.
Okay.
Just so I can smell the gym, get used to being in there. Yeah, I gotta connect with the gym first, because my mentality.
Right.
And get my body used to being in motion for like maybe an hour walking around versus.
And I can tell that by talking to you. This is one of the things that I do when I'm trying to connect with people and find out what their workout style is.
Right.
So you're one of the people that I would say you have to go, you can't work out at home. You're not probably very good at that. And you're also not a very good person just to show up. You're a person that comes to the gym. You want to work out at this place means when I go to the gym, this is my time to work out. That's where you go mentally.
Right.
And you also are one of those people that have to have a plan. So you come in, you're probably very, you know
them older guys, no offense to y'all older guys, those older guys want to hold conversation, especially ones that's retired.
Right.
They ain't really got nothing to do. They want to talk to you while you work. Yeah, they want to talk to you. Oh man, sitting on all the equipment. Oh, that is just fun. They crack me up, because I like, okay, you can talk to me, but you got to move with me. I'm trying to work out here. I know you just kicking it. I'm not kicking. I'm here to work out and get out.
See, I don't like talking. And there are a lot of people like, Erika, can I come train with you? And there are some people I let do it, but I'm like, you need to bring your music. My daughter works out with me, and I've been helping her lose weight. And she wanted to talk, and I was like, no. No, I don't talk when I work out. This is business.
Yeah,
this is business, body business. So one of the things that I've learned to do, and like you said, reading up and finding out the psychology that goes behind getting people active, is that finding out their workout style. Some people do not want to come to the gym. They want to be outside. They are outdoors type people, and they want to do organic workouts. So they are like, what can I do outdoors? So you really have to connect with people, and that's why it's so important that you don't have to have a DVD. You don't have to have a gym membership, and that is absolutely right, but everybody's workout style is different. And so that's one of the things when you're asking about FitZone, it started off just being an instructor, and it grew into being a brand, and it wasn't anything that I did, because if let me tell you, when people say you're lucky or that, and I said, I can't be that lucky. I never match even one number on the lottery tickets, and I let the lottery choose them for me.
I don't even believe in luck. I don't believe in no luck.
But being blessed and having God order your steps that you don't even know are being ordered, those blessings are just, you can't even explain. So it just went into being a brand, to going out, starting asking to write for the Minority Health publication in Toledo, being asked to, by Rebecca Rainier off of Full Plate, to come in and speak, to moving into, do you want to come on and do Ask the Expert? And so all these things, and just having people really interested in helping in what I love doing. Even you inviting me here today, and it's just been great, and I don't want to lose that connection. So when I speak to people, it's using what I already know and working with that. And we took some of the videos and we videotaped things from class and put them up, and I use all people from my class. So you'll never see unrealistic people. You'll see some thinner people, you'll see some bigger people, you'll see some older people.
Yeah.
It's a big mix because I want people to see that fitness is not an age, it's not a race, it's not any design. It is a movement. It's who we are as people. It's what God designed us for. And I always tell people that I said, do we not serve a living God? Do we not believe our God is living? Well, if we believe he's living, we are supposed to be in service to serve him. And we can't do that if we're sick from chronic diseases that we have complete control over.
Yes.
That is the enemy that has allowed us to think it's okay to have diabetes type 2, I'm speaking of, or heart disease when it's not truly a genetic issue. And when we talk about genetic conditions, we are thinking of like sickle cell anemia, those type of things that really cannot be helped. So we have to start to tell people, you are supposed to be in service for God and to get your true intended purpose. And part of that is taking care of your temple and feeding your spirit the right things so that you can connect with your soul. And so once you tell Christians that, they start to say, oh, you know what? I do need to get my body more in line, my temple that God gave me to take on that. And I can't do that or speak that if I'm allowing myself to be pigeonholed into a gym or that. So one of the blessed things that have happened is that brand, that FitZone by Erika brand, has reached out, and it's just all happened by God's hand that I'm able to go and talk to people how to get that connection, because that's what we're missing. I truly believe that part of the reason that people are not or don't feel as strong because of the commercialization we talked about, the capitalization, instead of looking at the big C, which is Christ, what he gave us these bodies to do, the right thing to do with our bodies, and that is to serve and glorify God, and part of that is to be that example. And we can't do that if we're eating KFC or Church's Chicken or Popeyes 3 and 4 times a week at McDonald's.
My lunch.
Yeah, don't have that. I've got some snacks in the car. But, you know, teaching people why. Teaching this body, so you're taking a body and you're doing 2 things when you eat. You're either feeding it or you're killing your body. That's only 2 things you're doing. So teaching people that your body doesn't belong in that wheelchair. There are things, you know, that you can keep from getting stroke. You know, we know that high blood pressure that leads right to stroke. It's a straight path here, and we know that starts with obesity many times. So like we're saying, it's the behavior and the gene that brings about the disease.
Well, man, that's wonderful, Erika. And you're telling the truth. One of the things that when I see your business and FitZone, everything you're doing, it always comes off as you're trying to catch up with it because it's moving so fast.
It is.
And really, I'm saying that because that's where God is trying to take you somewhere. And I'm saying that. I'm saying
and it's scary sometimes when you think about that. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, don't say it is scary. Say it's just a situation I got control of, and I'm going to move, because when God excels your thing, your stuff or your ministry, whatever he's doing, he's always going to bring the people and the resources to help match that velocity. And that's what it is.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, when I see your stuff, honestly, I do. I see like she really trying to catch up with that business. It's taking off is because God is in it, and you're being a blessing to not only the body of Christ, but to the world also, because everybody need to have it together in shape. And it just takes somebody, like you said, connecting with him and stuff. But he really is. So just be ready for that. Don't look at it as being fearful. Just look at it. The Bible said he'll never give you more than you can handle. So just already know it's being handled. It's just certain stages you are. It's just like having a prayer answered. A lot of times when time goes by, we don't think a prayer is answered, but we never look at the fact that we're in the midst of an already answered prayer. So if it's just like growing older. It's like if I'm 10 years old and I want to be 15, if I live, I'm eventually be 15 regardless. I got to be in it or past it. That's the same thing with answered prayer, and I see that is where yours is going to be. And part of the reason I say that, because that's partly where mine is at. And I handle a lot because I'm in so many things, and I'm gifted. God has blessed me to be media. That's my lane. And so when people say, and I'm quite sure they said it's you, why you look like you doing much? It's all like one thing to me. It's just, it's just like
keeps going around.
It's just like changing ties. I got a tie that's that color, a tie that color, and a tie that color. writing articles, television, radio, speaking, mute. They're all the same to me.
So
It's
Dr. Sam
communication.
International is more like, I think, what we're hearing today.
Well, you know, media group, but
But no.
I'm working on that. So it is. It's just a powerful thing and stuff.
Amen.
And we having a time here. Well, we got to go to another song again.
Oh, good. Well, I'm excited.
Everybody want to sing on this thing. What's up with that?
I get a workout in on the song this time.
We're about to go back to my man, Samalji Collier, and he's singing, He Is Able.